Incidents like snatching of ballot boxes, vote buying, intimidation of voters and INEC ad hoc staff, and destruction of election materials are some of the violations against the 2022 Electoral Act responded to by the Nigeria Police during the general elections. A breakdown of the statistics show a rise of over 49% in the number of major incidents responded to by the security agencies during the governorship polls compared to the presidential elections. The report also shows a 128% increase in the number of arrests made for electoral offences and a 90% increase in the number of firearms recovered within the period.
While not less than 66 firearms of various descriptions were recovered from electoral adversaries. A summary indicates that a total of 185 major electoral offenses were reported during the presidential and national assembly elections, with 203 arrests made and 18 firearms recovered. Similarly, a total of 304 electoral offenders were recorded or was recorded during the gubernatorial and state house of assembly polls, with a total number of 578 arrests and the recovery of 48 firearms.
Reacting to the development, Nigerians are attributing the increase in violence to delay in prosecution, desperation of political actors, and compromise by security operatives.
Unfortunately, I think the police were taken by surprise. They were not completely ready for the push. And I say that because all the symptoms and signals and warning signs of violence were there from the certain period of the presidential election to the governorship election. And most of those people who threatened voters and violence were not brought to book, even for questioning. So in the governorship election, it was now like we have seen what beavers can do. It can take us out of the system. It empowers the people. It makes the process more credible. And therefore, we have to use other forms to achieve electoral victory.
You know, during the first election, the incumbents, both state governors, state governors and most of the operators, believed that the system would be free and fair, and that the security forces, everybody will work well. But after what happened during the first election, and they saw that some of their colleagues who decided to go on their path seem to be succeeding. Because in Nigeria, they say, oh, what's important is for you to get the result declared in your favor. Let others go to court. When they saw that kind of attitude, go to court, go and do anything, go to court, all the governors decided to take the bull by the horn.
The process and outcome of the general elections have been trailed by mixed reactions, with some observers saying they lacked transparency and marred by violence. Meanwhile, at the resumption of plenary, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Femi Gbajabiamila, gave the assurance that the 9th National Assembly will pass the Electoral Offences Bill before it winds down in June. Gbajabiamila says the bill has the potential to create a system of vigorous prosecution and punishment of electoral offenders, which will inspire confidence in the elections. Ferdinand Duroha, Arise News.